Hey guys, what is up? It is your old pal Cedar Flags here, and Happy New Year to all of y'all. All of you, sorry. Well, yeah, it is New Year's Day. Well, maybe not by the time you see this, it's probably January 2nd, but I recorded this on New Year's Day, so shut your little mouths. Okay, so, welcome to my latest rumor video. It seems like my rumor videos, get more views than the other ones, and I will plan on doing more videos in other categories too, but I want to mainly focus on the rumor videos because it seems like that's what I'm kind of, for. I guess you could say that's kind of my main series on this channel. And I've had pretty much bad luck with these rumors. I mean, the first rumor was the Mean Streak RMC rumor. I predicted that to be 2017. Well, look at that. It's not going to happen. And, well, I predicted the King's Dominion, B&M rumor, and we all know how that turned out. Ugh. So anyway, we have our third rumor, and it's probably our most confirmed rumor yet. It is the Santa Clara, California, I don't know if I pronounced that right, the California's Great America B&M Hyper. And if you guys haven't heard of this, well, you're not a real coaster enthusiast, because every coaster enthusiast has heard this by now. Sorry, I seem more ignorant in this video, but anyway, no, I'm a nice person. So anyway, the first time I saw this, okay, the first time I saw this picture that I'm showing you on the screen right now, of, the future plans and current plans for California's Great America and a hike comparison, I was like, California's Great America? Them? The first couple seconds, I was like, California's Great America. I'm not saying they're a bad park. It just seems like, chains like Cedar Fair, and Six Flags mainly focus on their flagship parks. Well, at the most, Cedar Fair. I mean, they've been focusing in the last, decade or so, on their flagship parks. You have Cedar Point, you have Carowinds, well, now Carowinds. You have Canada's Wonderland with Behemoth and Leviathan coming out in the last decade. And then you have parks like King's Dominion that were flagship parks and now are starting to be neglected. You have Kings Island with Diamondback, Banshee, and Mystic Timbers. And then I just see California's Great America. And don't get me wrong, they're an amazing park. They have, they have Flight Deck, they have Grizzly, they have Demon, they have Vortex coming new in 2017, which really isn't a new roller coaster. So, you know what? Don't judge. Well, it's not called Vortex anymore. It's called Patriot, but, that doesn't matter in the, real scheme of things. It's another Rougarou treatment. I didn't like Rougarou personally. I'm more of a Mantis fan. But anyway, that has nothing to do with the video. We're talking about the Hyper Coaster. And that's what I want to get to with the Hyper Coaster. This amazing freaking Hyper Coaster. Oh my gosh. Well, first of all, I want to talk about three things. The location, the layout, and the year. So, the first thing, location. I predict for it to be near the front of the park, near Flight Deck, that kind of swampy area. You could have a roller coaster there. You could have, kind of sort of a Gatekeeper, Leviathan, Fury 325 kind of thing, where, you could have the front entrance and the roller coaster go over or under Fury, the front entrance, and it could be amazing. Holy crap, it could be one of the best entrances yet in a Cedar Fair, with Gatekeeper and, Fury. But anyway, I mean, I could definitely see it there. It could have an amazing, out and back kind of Mako, Diamondback style. Well, not Diamondback, Mako kind of Nitro kind of layout. Yeah, I could definitely see that. So next, what do I want to talk about? Layout. So layout, I don't really want to get in too much with this because we all know that the roller coaster is going to be 245 feet, which is actually really tall for a hyper. I was actually really surprised when I heard it was 245 feet, but I could definitely expect this to be one of the best B&M hypers in the world. It's going to be up there with Shambhala. Its height, 245 feet. You know how tall that is? That's the height. That's taller than Valraven at Cedar Point. That is taller than all the accelerator coasters, with an exception of all the 300-foot plus ones. It just blows my mind how we've grown as a coaster industry in the last decade. But that has nothing to do with the video. So anyway, yeah, a couple floater, maybe a couple ejector airtime hills, hope and pray. And then, we could have a couple twists, turns, maybe a helix near the end, and maybe, just maybe a splashdown with that cool bog area. But, that's kind of stretching it at this point. So, lastly, the year. the year. This is probably the toughest out of the ones. If I were to say a year, the year would probably most likely be 2020 or 2021. I can't see it in 2019. I don't know why. I just can't. I feel like there's room for parks like Cedar Point, Carowinds, definitely King's Dominion, unless they get neglected again. But, it's been like a decade now. Who cares about them anymore? So, yeah. That's gonna wrap up my video. But before I want to go, I just want to wish everyone a happy new year. I've said that way too much, but it's 2017. We gotta get rid of that. The year of neglection, as I call it, or hopefully we'll catch on to coaster enthusiasts, because it really wasn't that good of a year for coaster enthusiasts. When it comes to announcements, really, we have Mystic Timbers announced, which is a good coaster, but it's not that. I'm not saying, I'm not being biased towards B&M or anything. It's just kind of small, kind of cheap. So I really hope that other parks with Cedar Fair and Six Flags are, going to the future, looking forward to it, and building new and amazing rides then. So I'll see you later. This is Cedar Flags. Peace.